Hello everybody and welcome to another video. And Chelsea won, Man U won. And if we a good performance from Man U. I thought we had the better of Chelsea in the first half. I think Chelsea were the better team in the second half, but I'm really proud of the players of what they showed in the first half, because they showed that they can press a team high up a pitch in the game. So that was very good. I was really happy with the first half. The maybe thing I wasn't happy with is that we were wasteful with our finishing. Antony should have definitely scored. He should not miss that. There's no way he should not miss that. He should have definitely hit the target. Rashford should have done a bit better and more clinical, and with his finishing he was a bit off. But I liked our game. I thought we pressed really high. I thought we really caused Chelsea big problems in the first half. It was getting so bad for Chelsea that Potter took Cucurella off for Kovacic because he needed to get hold of that midfield. That's how well we were playing. But then it drifted off after that. I think Chelsea were a bit better then after that. But I still think we were still the better side in the first half. And then Chelsea just got into the rhythm, and then they were the better team in the second half, definitely. But in the first half, we did really well. I think we had about 60 possession, and Chelsea had 45 or something. So we did do really well. But I need to make this statement. When Varane came off, we looked really unstable defensively again. It looked like we lost a really important player, and that's important. And it's a bit worrying because Varane is injured, and we can't have him injured too much, but it looks like he might be out for the World Cup, which is very worrying and concerning because he's definitely one of our best defenders. He makes us click, he makes us click as a team. I know Martinez does it as well, but I think it's Varane. I think it's his leadership, it's his experience, it's his winning mentality that makes us just click in that defence. And I think he's an important player. We need to try not to lose him, but I think we are going to lose him, sadly. I think he's out for a long time. But yeah, I was really happy with Man U in the first half. And then second half, I think Chelsea were the better side. I think they had more of the ball. I know we had a little bit of the ball in the last minutes, but that's because Chelsea were defending really deep. But I would say a draw is a fair result. I don't think any team I know we should have won it, but it's our fault for not finishing the chances. But I would say a draw is the right result. I think a draw would be fair. I think if we lost 1-0, it would have been a bit disappointing. But if we lost 1-0, I would still say congratulations to the players and praise them because they did very well. It's just we got really unlucky. But luckily, Casemiro came and banned it in. So we drawed that game. I thought it was a good match. I thought both teams were playing on the front foot. I thought it was a very physical match as well. So I would say we were better in the first half, but then I thought Chelsea were better in the second half. So I think it was equal. I think a draw was the right result. But we could have won it if we took our chances better. But and I think Erik ten Hag deserves a lot of credit because it's not easy. It takes big bravery to go and press Chelsea at their home ground and pin them in this half, in their half, and we've done that brilliantly. I thought, but I did think we were just getting a bit. I thought second half we were losing our rhythm a bit. especially when Varane came off. We lost our rhythm completely a bit. But it was a good performance. I'm happy. I'm happy with a draw. I think it's well deserved, and I think, and I don't think it wasn't a scrapey draw. I think we deserved the draw. I think we deserved to score, and I think both teams played well. One played well in the first half, and one played well in the second half. So I'm happy with a draw. But anyway, I'll get on to the player ratings. So I thought David De Gea was a 6. I don't think he done much. But he looked solid again. He looked. Chelsea couldn't get to our defence in the first half. We were very solid. We had like a brick wall like that. We were very solid. We played very well in the first half defensively. So Chelsea didn't get much chances, but David De Gea didn't have much to do, so I'll give him a 6. Dalot, a 7. I thought his overlapping was brilliant. I thought he was brilliant. I thought his attacking threat and his defending threat was good as well. Martinez and Varane, a 7. I thought they were brilliant as well. I thought they're just so good together. They can't stop us conceding so many goals, and it will be very disappointing if we hear that Varane is out for a long time, because that means you have Lindelof in there and Maguire, and I think Martinez and Varane are way better and miles ahead of them, and I think they complicate more well. So let's hope that Varane is not out for ages. Well, he was crying, so it looks like he might be out for a few months. I don't know, but yeah. And then Martinez was brilliant as well. He's just such a good passer with the ball. He can start attacks. I think he's our best ball playing midfielder, no doubt. He makes us. He's solid, but he's also a very good passer, and we need that because it's just so important. But yeah, he did all right. But I thought, yeah, he did all right. But he did look a bit unstable when Lindelof came on. I think because he works so well with Varane, and he doesn't have to worry about getting on the break. I don't know, but yeah. Luke Shaw, 7. I thought he did very well as well. His overlapping was brilliant. His crossing was brilliant. That cross with Casemiro is world class. I mean, would I call it world class? I'd call it a good cross. I thought it was a good cross. Good vision from Luke Shaw to find him. And if he didn't make that cross, we would have lost that game. So credit to Luke Shaw. Casemiro, 8. I thought he was absolute brilliant. I thought he just makes us so much better. We're so much better with him. I think if we had Fred and McTominay in there, I think we would be unstable in defence again, unstable in midfield. It's just Casemiro makes us a so much better team, and that's what a holding midfielder can make a difference. A holding midfielder can make a big difference. They're so important. They're so important to your team. They help you keep the ball. They help your midfield stay stable, and especially when you have one of the best midfielders in the world. So no doubt he's a brilliant player. That last header in the last minutes was absolute fantastic. To get up to his man and head the ball like that was fantastic. I thought his tackling was fantastic, and his interceptions was fantastic, and his pressing was fantastic. Everything was fantastic about Casemiro today. He did nothing wrong. He makes us such a better team. We have to make sure we don't lose him, because we're going to become an average team without him. We need to make sure he keeps fit. And he stays fit, because he's just so vital to this team. He just makes us such a better team, and he can keep the ball, and he don't make stupid long balls. He he keeps the ball. He wants to keep the ball, and he wants the ball all the time. He's just such a fantastic player. I'm so glad that we signed him. But the only problem is probably his age. He's a bit old now, so we will need another holding midfielder in about a couple of years. But he's brilliant, and let's hope he can stay fit. And he's just world class in Casemiro. He's just world class. Eriksen, I thought he was a 6. No, I give him a 6.5. I thought he did quite well in this first half. Pressed, won the ball, but then in the second half he got a bit tired. He ran out of energy. He was all over the place a bit. Not patient enough in the second half. A bit wasteful with his passing, and I thought he was alright, but he wasn't as good as Casemiro. Fernandes, probably a 6. Didn't really see much of him. Didn't really do anything great. Didn't do anything bad. Was just average again, like he's been for months. And he's average, and he's been like that for months. So I just think it's just how he is now. He's a bit inconsistent, Bruno, I think, at the moment. He's been inconsistent for a couple of years, a year now or something. Hopefully he can get back to his normal consistent form again when he was banning goals and being named as the next Kevin. I don't know. But he was he was alright. Anthony, I give him a 6. I won't give him a 5.5 because he worked hard. He pressed the ball. He ran past defenders. He went past lots of them. Maybe I would have put him higher if he scored the goal, but he didn't score the goal, so he has to be marked down a bit low. But not really low, probably just average. But his pressing was excellent. His determination was excellent. His creativity was excellent. It was just that finishing that was disappointing, so you have to mark him down for that. He should be doing better on that finish. Definitely, he should be definitely hitting the target, even though the right foot is not his not weaker foot, best foot. You should still be hitting the target, especially for a Premier League player. But he did alright. Rashford, 5. I don't think. No, he wasted too many chances. He didn't. He played alright. He pressed. He worked hard, which was good. But he kept missing chance after chance after chance after chance. He missed 2 chances, 2 good chances, probably 3 good chances. So should be doing better. His finishing has been a bit off these last couple of games. I don't know what's happened. His pace is alright, but his finishing has been off. He's not looked like the player he was a month ago, where he was doing well with against Arsenal and against Leicester and against. He's just dropped off a bit again, I think. But hopefully he can get back up to there. But he's not a striker. He probably will have to play left wing again. He's not a striker. I think if Ronaldo is available or Martial, they need to play striker, and he has to go on the left wing. We'll see. And then the subs. Fred. Actually, I know this is. Should I give Fred a 7? I know I'm going over the top and giving Fred a 7, but when he came on, our press was even more effective. I thought we won the ball a couple of times. We won the ball off Chelsea in our final third, and he was good. I give him a 6.5. I thought he was good, but then he faded off in the last minute. So, yeah. And then Alanga, maybe a 6. Worked hard, but didn't show enough. Then a bit of bad passes. wasn't sharp. I mean, yeah, he was sharp, but like he's fit, but I don't think he was sharp enough, or then he didn't look like a sharp. Missed a few passes. What I mean by that is like lost, like wasted a few passes. I don't know, but yeah. And then it goes on to McTominay. It's a 4. Sorry. He's so lucky his stupidity didn't lose us the game, because that was stupid to throw the player down when you're in the last minutes of the game, especially in the last minutes. That was stupid, because you're basically just throwing your team a penalty. So that was stupid. So if we lost that, he would have to be a 3. I'm only giving him a 4 because thankfully we actually went and won the game. But I would have been frustrated and gave him a 3. But he was terrible. His passing was good, but what can you ask for? Because he is a passer, he's got lots of energy, but he nearly cost us the game. So and if he did cost us the game, he would have had to be marked. I'm sorry. It's not professional it's not professional to cost your team the game. You should be doing a lot better with that corner. He shouldn't be throwing it down like that. It's nearly cost us the game, so he's lucky. But and then there were a few that came. There was another one. Oh yeah, Lindelof a 6. We didn't look too stable when he came on. He did okay, I thought. Just done what he normally does. He was average, so yeah. Did Malacia come on? I think he did. I'm sure Malacia came on. Sorry. I'm trying to think what. Yeah, I think Malacia came. I mean, he was just. No, actually, I don't know. But Eric, probably a 6.5, I would say. I thought his tactics in the first half were spot on, were brilliant. I thought the way we pressed in the first half was very good and very effective. But then we lost it a bit in the second half. Took some of his goal scorers off, which is a bit risky. It was risky and it paid off, but it was risky because you're taking off your goal scorers when you need to win the game, or when you're going out to win the game. So that was a bit risky, but I wouldn't say I'll give him a 7 because we didn't win. But I'm gonna be a bit harsh, but I'll give him a 6.5. So he did better than average. He did good, but he did a bit good. No. Is 6.5 a bit good or a bit or average good? I don't know. But yeah, he did all right. But yeah. But so my man of the match has to be Casemiro. He was brilliant. I don't know where we would be without Casemiro. I know we won games with McTominay, yes, but we wouldn't be able to play this brilliant football with Casemiro. We wouldn't have. We wouldn't be able to keep 67 possession, or we wouldn't be able to press like we do. We wouldn't even. We would be a bit unstable at the back again. I know McTominay did all right, but Casemiro is that spark in that team, and I think Varane is, and Martinez. They're the spark. They make us a much better team, and we need to make sure they don't get injured, because It's very risky. I think they could get injured, so we need to make sure they don't get injured. But I thought Casemiro was absolutely brilliant, so he's my man of the match. Yeah. But anyway, guys, if you liked the video, feel free to give it a like and feel free to subscribe as well. And I just wanted to tell you, I'm so sorry if I've not been uploading recently or a few couple of weeks. I'm just so busy at the moment. Sometimes I don't have any time to upload. I will try and find time, but it's just very hard to find time to upload, especially when you're so busy, because I've got school, I've got religion, I've got things to focus on. I'm so busy. But it's good because in April I used to get bored easily, and I used to not really have anything to do. So that's why it used to be coming out in April, like all these videos. But I'm just so busy at the moment. So bear with me if I don't put any videos on, because sometimes I might not, because I'm just so busy. I've got a busy life at the moment. Which is good. It's good to have a busy life. You don't want to have a quiet life, because you'll get bored easily. So yeah. But anyway, I'm happy with the performance. I'm happy with the result, and let's see what we can do against West Ham and Anomia in the next week. But anyway, guys, I'll see you next time.